happy Wednesday. I have had a crazy hectic day and I will tell you all about it when I get home from family dinner, but right now I am cooking for family dinner. I'm making lasagna and I'm kind of halfway done, but I'll show you the combo of all the stuff. Okay, so I already cooked all the noodles and I put my first layer down. So just regular lasagna noodles first. Okay, so next is the meat and tomatoey mixture. Do a layer of that. Is my cheese mixture. Well, the cottage cheese mixture. And then your last layer is a layer of mozzarella cheese. Repeat that 3 more times, and then you're done. Now you just have to bake it on 375 for 30 to 40 minutes and just watch for the cheese to start crisping and then you'll know. Hey guys, it's been a little bit since I recorded. I made lasagna last night for family dinner, and then today was just hectic and I didn't really get anything vlogged. So I am back now. It's going to be a 2-day combo vlog. Basically what happened yesterday is I had to go to my jury duty summons. Obviously I wasn't or am not allowed to talk about any of it. So I won't give any details about the case. I didn't end up having to be on the actual jury, but I spent all day at the courthouse going through the process of them choosing the jurors. So I can talk about that a little bit. And the process was pretty interesting. So I got there at like 7:38 in the morning, and we all got put into this gigantic room. I would say, God, there were hundreds of people there. Like, there were a lot of people. And well, thankfully, or what I thought was thankfully at the time, I was in the first group that got called up. And they took us into a separate gathering room, and they gave us all numbers, and there ended up being 75 of us. And so I thought they were going to break us into groups or whatever to go do jury duty or whatever, but that's not what happened. They took all 75 of us into a particular courtroom, and that's when they started going through the jury selection process. And it took all day. So the judge, commissioner person asked us tons of questions, and that took us up to lunch. And when we got back from lunch, they dismissed 25 people, and so there were 50 of us left. And then we went through all that again. We each had to stand and give like information about our jobs, if we'd done jury duty before, just general stuff like that. So we did that all afternoon. And the case that we were going to be on was going to be a 10-day long thing, which was interesting. Like, it would have been an interesting thing to do. However, my mom is coming out next week. She was going to be out here next week, and I had taken off work to be with her on Wednesday. So that would have interfered with all of that. Thankfully, when it all came down to it, I was not chosen. They chose 15 people for the jury. I don't know how many people are typically in a jury. Is it 15? I don't really know. But anyway, at like, I think I was released at like 3:30 p.m. with everybody else. Like, they went through, we sat in the hall, or we took a break after all of the questioning in round 2. And so we were all sitting outside the courtroom waiting for them to deliberate. And then they brought us all back in and went through the numbers of people they selected, and I wasn't one of them. So I was freezebird. I think it would have been interesting to be on a jury, though. I really do. I thought it would have been kind of a cool thing to experience. Oh, my biggest concern was like my financial situation. I am a nanny, so I don't get paid if I have to go to jury duty. And basically what they explained at the beginning of the day was that they pay you for mileage. So they pay you from the center of your zip code to the courthouse and back. They pay you, I think they said 44 cents a mile. And so they send you a check for that, so that's fine. I didn't really care about that part. Our car is fuel efficient, so that wasn't a big deal. But I was more concerned about my daily financial situation. They only pay you, it was either $12 or $14 a day. Obviously, that's not good enough to cover my situation. I make a lot more than that a day, so that wasn't going to work out. They do have a situation for long-term jury duty, which basically means if you have to show up to court for more than 5 days in a row, if you can show your financial loss, like how much you're normally paid, they will reimburse you up to $300 a day. So that's great. I would have totally made all my money back, but only after the 5th day. That's an entire week of not getting paid, which for someone in my position, I mean, I could make it work, but God, that's a lot of money to not have for the month. So I personally don't understand why it's that long of a wait. I think that if you're in jury for more than, I would say 2 days, more than 2 days, you should be getting reimbursed, because for people that are in the lower bracket of the financial income situation, that's really hard. And like, I have Matt, so we would have totally been fine. Like, he would have covered any situation that I had going on, but some people are all on their own. Some people can't afford to just like not have money for a week. I don't know. That's the part that kind of surprised me a little bit. But other than that was pretty much my day. I was kind of stressed. Actually, it's a crazy experience being in a situation like that, because I get nervous really easily. So my heart was like fluttering a lot, waiting for them every time they were making their decisions. Like, every time I had to talk in front of everyone, that made me super, super nervous. And when they handed out numbers, I was like way at the end of the number lineup. So when we had to go around and we each had to say something, I had like everyone to listen to before it was my turn to talk. So it was just like anxiety, pressure. Ugh. Not good for me. But it all worked out. Didn't have to do it. And what was that? I went home. I came home and I hurriedly baked lasagna, as you saw. But that is all that I have. Today was pretty regular day. Just hung out with the kids, took Will basketball, and now home. So that's all I got for you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!